So today's episode is going to be about the physical symptoms that you might acquire when you try to leave a narcissistic relationship. Because a lot of people, everybody. So if you know about narcissistic people, narcissist relationships and things like that, you know about the trauma bond. The trauma bond is when it hurts to leave somebody out. Pretty much, in the simplest form, the trauma bond is the pain that you feel and suffer, you experience when you leave a toxic relationship. That mental pain, the anguish, when your head, when you can't eat, you're emotionally drained, like you feel like you're addicted to that person. That's the trauma bond right there. I don't think you love, and I said when you get into the trauma bond, that's when I really don't think you love people anymore. Like I think you're just trauma bonded to them, but that's neither here nor there. So when you're dealing with toxic people, this is the part you have to understand right here. Like when you're dealing with toxic people, you have to understand right here, because narcissistic people, like when you're leaving a narcissistic relationship, not only are you going to experience like I said, not only are you going to experience the mental things, you're also going to get the physical symptoms that come along with it, y'all. Because it's going to physically hurt. You're going to not want to eat. You're going to lose. You're not going to want to eat. You're not going to drink things. You're not going to do, like, you're really not going to do anything with your life. You really, really not. You're going to lose you're going to be hurting. Your stomach going to hurt. Your head's going to hurt. You're not going to sleep. I'm telling you, it's going to suck trying to leave one of these relationships. It really, truly, just simply is. The pain you experience is going to be something, it's going to be hard to explain to other people too. Because you'll be out here trying to explain it to other people, just like, it hurts. This hurts me right here. This hurts so much. This hurts me. Like, you're trying to tell people, like, I want to leave this relationship. I know it's hurt. I know it's toxic. I know it's bad. But when I try to leave, like, I get the worst. I get hives. I get, this is when you try to leave. When you stay, I'm going to tell you something. We're going to go into when you stay as well. You just like, when you try to leave, like, I get hives, my head hurts, my stomach hurts, I can't eat, I can't drink, I become physically ill. You might be throwing up and things like that. You might get physically sick because of the stress of leaving. Your body is experiencing withdrawal, like a drug withdrawal. It's like you're getting off, the addictive substance. Let's just leave it up there because I'm trying to get YouTube to come at me. You're trying to get off a hard addictive substance, a street drug, so to speak. You know what I mean? One of those. You've been doing it for so long. You've been in this relationship so long. You've been getting that drug so long. You've been getting hits for so long. And when it's taken away from you, it's going to hurt you. I'm telling you, sweats, hives, all that other stuff. It's going, like, you might become, like I said, you might get physically sick. Some people, I've talked to some people on one-on-one. I'm talking to people over Zoom. They become physically sick when they deal with narcissists. They do. Pardon the interruption. Just wanted to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button right now and make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any uploads. Helps me reach more people. Now back to the video. They become physically sick when they try to leave a relationship. They have to get hospitalized. The thought of unaliving themselves come to order because you can't imagine them with somebody else. You can't imagine yourself with somebody else because you spend so much time trying to love this other person that you can't fathom to being with somebody else. So the physical symptoms are going to come when you try to leave. Sometimes the physical symptoms are so great that you would rather stay in a relationship than leave. Like, it hurts to leave, it hurts to stay, but at least the hurt of staying is, at least you can mitigate that hurt. At least you can mitigate that pain or whatever. At least you can understand it and things like that. You know what I mean? So the more you deal with narcissists and toxic people, you have to understand that, like, it's going to come to a head where you realize that, like, goodness gracious, I'm done. I'm done. When you cross that threshold. But if you decide to stay, the physical symptoms are going to be there too. So this is not just, like I said, I know I led off by saying it's just when you leave. When you stay with a narcissist, the physical symptoms from being anxious and the anxiety that you're going to experience, like, put yourself in this state right here. I'm going to put you in a state of mind right here. Imagine you were with a narcissist or toxic person or whatever. Imagine a relationship, right? So imagine you're in this relationship, long-term relationship, whatever, and it's toxic. You don't really care about the person anymore, but it's hard to leave, right? So imagine you get off of work at 4 o'clock, so you're home by 4:30. Imagine they get off at 6 o'clock and they're home by 6:30. How do you feel like 6 o'clock? How do you feel like 6 o'clock? How do you feel when you get home knowing that you only got 2 hours before they get there? How do you feel? Do you feel good? Are you excited to see this toxic person? Are you excited to see this narcissist? Or are you just anxious? Are you getting sweaty? Are you getting hives? Are you getting bumps? Are you getting rashes over your body? You have a stress headache now? You mean, is your anxiety, your heart beating faster? Are your breaths going shallower and shallower? You know, is your breathing getting shallow? You see how you feel right now? It's 6 o'clock now. Oh, it's 30 minutes till they get home. They just called you, right? They called you. They got mad at you. They chastised you for something that happened to them at work. You wouldn't leave. They tried to tell a story about what happened to them at work, something bad that they called. They actually did it, but they want to play the victim. They want you to feel bad for them. So now you're getting yelled at. 6:15, y'all. Look at the clock. 6:15. 15 minutes till they get home. How do you feel? They just called you and cussed you out. You know you're gonna have a good time when they get home? What are you doing? Are you happy? Are you joyous? Are you smiling? Are you sad? And you sitting in the chair with your hands in your head? How you feel right now? 6:25. 5 minutes left. Are you staring at the clock in joyous excitement, or are you nervous as hell and waiting for an argument is coming? You know the argument is brewing on the surface. You know it's gonna be contentious as soon as the person gets in there. Should you talk? Should you not talk? Your stomach is hurting, right? Your head is hurting. You might start crying. Some people cry. It's cool to cry. You're a human being. You sweaty. You can't. Your legs are weak. Your head hurts. You got a stress headache. You know what I mean? You either can't eat or you eat too much. 6:29. It's dark outside. You see the lights turning in the driveway. The door closed. The door shuts in their car. You can hear them walking up to the door. How do you feel? Again, are you happy? Are you standing by the door ready to hug this person? Are you ready to jump into their arms or have them jump into yours? How do you feel? How do you feel? Are you feeling good right now? The key's in the lock. Why you got the door locked? Now they're getting angry because you got the door locked because now they have to use the key to get in. Why you sitting there with the door locked? How do you feel? The physical anxiety and the scene, y'all. I know I just built a whole story about telling the episode. Goodness gracious. That was dark, wasn't it? Sorry, y'all. Should have put a trigger warning before that, shouldn't I? Post trigger warning. Sorry, y'all. I know that's not funny, but damn. I didn't realize. See, when I do these episodes, I don't know where I'm going with them. I really, really don't. I just start talking and they just roll. I have the topic and I just roll with it. So that's why I said, but how do you feel? You see how the anxiety built up because now you feel uncomfortable. This is just to show you right here, y'all, that when you stay with a narcissist and you feel that way, your body is rejecting the person. Your body is rejecting the person. But when you leave and you experience similar symptoms, your body is not rejecting the person. Your body is trying to purge itself of the person and the feelings, the pain that it had for them. Same feelings, different reasoning behind it. You see the person, you get a physical reaction from dealing with a human being. This is not poison ivy you're dealing with. This is not a jungle, a bush in I can't think of the Brazilian jungle. I can't think of the jungle right now. My mind went blank. The rainforest, one of the rainforests in the world. It's not one of those where you're going to get bit by a bug the world has never seen before. You have an allergic reaction. This is a human being that they say they're going to love and take care of you for the rest of your life, Or it could be a parent. It doesn't have to be, it could be a human being. It's like love and take care of you for the rest of life. It could be a parent. It could be a significant other. It could be a spouse. It could be a brother or a sister. It could be a cousin. It could be a family friend or somebody that's close to you. These physical symptoms you have to understand exist. So that person coming home from work, it could be your mom or your dad. It doesn't have to be your boyfriend or girlfriend or your person. It can be literally your mom or your dad. So the physical symptoms exist, like I said, but if you stay, it's your body rejecting that person, trying to give you the signs that, hey, look, it's time to go. But if you leave, it's your body purging itself. Same feelings, different reasons. You know what I mean? Get through it. Get through that pain. Sometimes people use the pain to escape. Like, I should not be feeling this way. And they use that pain that they're feeling as a reason to leave. Like, I should not be feeling this way about somebody that's supposed to love and care for me and protect me. I should not be feeling it should not feel this way. I should not be sick right now just because my mom or dad is on the way home, or my girlfriend's on the way home, or my boyfriend or husband or wife is on the way home. Take back your power. You deserve it more than that. You deserve it more. You really, really do. You know what I mean? But I can say that all I want to. You have to realize that you deserve more. You deserve better. And actually go out there and work hard to get it. Power up, y'all. You really have it. You have it in you. But I can say it over and over and over and over again. But you have to believe it. You have to stand in your truth. You have to take back your power. You have to be the one to act on it. The pain is going to come. Choose your pain. The pain of leaving or the pain of staying. One of them is consistent. The other one ends sooner or later. The other one has an end point. One of them has, one of them is going to be consistent. Consistency remains in the consistency. If you haven't figured it out, the consistency exists when you stay. That's where the consistency comes from. The consistent pain. The other pain is going to be consistent for a little while, but it subsides. Time heals if you allow it to heal. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.